A battle of the X's. Today we're going to be looking at the performance series from two amazing piano manufacturers, the Yamaha CX line and the Kawai GX line. Stay with us to listen to the differences. Hi, Patrick Marr with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. Find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channels, sign up for notifications, like our videos, and leave us some comments. We love to interact with you guys, and we're always open to suggestions. Today we're going to be looking at two amazing instruments. I have the Yamaha C1X, which is the baby grand into the Conservatory series from Yamaha, and I have the Kawai GX1, which is the entry line baby grand into the Black series, the GX Black series from Kawai. These are both performance level instruments. It's not their entry line, it's their premier line of piano, and they're both just amazing, amazing instruments. Kawai and Yamaha have a very similar origin story, if you will, where in Himatsu, Japan, the same city in Japan, both these brands came out of. Yamaha actually hired Koichi Kawai as one of the first technicians there, and not until 1927 did Kawai split out when Yamaha was kind of opening up the doors to some different product offerings, and Kawai was like, I want to focus on pianos. Did they split up? So 1927 is when Kawai founded Kawai Musical Instruments and made pianos for Kawai specifically. Yamaha has been a musical instrument maker since 1887. So very similar upbringing, if you will, in a small village in Japan, where both these brands kind of grew out of what was the golden era of piano. And amazing today that both of these are still around. At one point there was hundreds and hundreds of piano manufacturers, but not only are they still around, they're two of the top premier brands. We're going to be taking a listen to both of these in a second, but first I wanted to touch on some of the differences. First, the Yamaha C1X. Sorry, that X throws me off. This one has the X in the middle, this one has the X at the end. The C1X is a 5'3". So Yamaha's entry into their conservatory line starts off a little bit smaller at that 5'3", if space is an issue. And the GX1, sorry, there it goes again. The GX1 by Kawai is a 5'5". And I've noticed throughout both of these lines, whether you go C1X, C2X, C3X, GX1, GX2, GX3, Kawai always has about 2 to 3 inches of length bigger than the Yamaha comparison. And so what does that mean? That means you get a little bit more string length, you get a little more soundboard, which is your speaker, and overall you get a little more amplification, a little more string resonance, maybe even a little more overtones. So let us know in the comments when we play these here in a little bit if you can hear a difference. We know there is a difference in sound, but these are as close of a comparison as we can make. Also, underneath the hood on both of these, the engine of them, if you will, the action, there's a big difference. Every piano plays a little bit differently, but these are actually constructed completely differently. So the Millennium 3 action in the Kawai has over 1,000 pieces of carbon fiber in it. We have a video on the GX series. Please check it out. We actually pull out the action. We take a look at some of those carbon fiber components. But what does carbon fiber do? It makes it a little more lightweight. It also, for the liveliness of the action, makes it so you need less repairs. It's not as humidity and temperature don't mess with it as much. So sometimes where wood fails, these new components like carbon fiber ABS can withstand a little longer, and they're not going to change on you. Yamaha, on the other hand, sticks to tradition a little bit more. And they have a wooden action all the way through, and they really say that this is the best piano action they can make, and they make advancements in it every couple of years. But they've really, the most recent one is when Yamaha acquired Bosendorfer, they started sourcing their strings and their hammers from Europe. So both these manufacturers continuously pour in technology into their pianos, just differently. And so are new tools, new materials, and resources the answer to making a new modern piano? Or do we need to continuously improve the traditional way of making things? We're about to take a listen to both of these just because I want you guys to hear it for yourself. But if you haven't already, please go and try both these pianos out. They're amazing. The action is, again, so different on it, and I'll let you know here right after I play both of them what I think. But stay with us, and we'll take a listen right now. I hope you guys heard some of the differences that I did. What you might not have felt that I did was the action. I just wanted to kind of touch on it here. The Millennium 3 action, to me, just so much control. Every keystroke you feel like you can perfectly articulate what you're trying to get across through the action. The Yamaha, on the other hand, tonally just beautiful. I think there's a lot of precision in every keystroke. You get a lot more, I would say, it just feels clear, like what you're trying to play is coming across. And so I would say there's not a wrong answer here. I would say it's a player's choice. And I would love to hear what you guys think. Please leave comments if you've played either of the GX series or the CX series. I want to know what you guys think. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear discussion about which piano you would think would be better for what type of player. And we'll continue to make content like this. We love doing comparisons. I think there's a lot of amazing instruments out there, and the more we can bring to you, the more we will. I'm Patrick, again, with Alamo Music. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you ever have any questions, please reach out to us. We have someone on chat on our website, and we'd love to answer any questions that you might have. Thanks, and please subscribe to our channels, like our videos, and sign up for notifications. If you like the content, please leave us comments on what you'd love to see. Thank you.